You guys, 'tis the season for all the football gatherings and all of the holiday events and all of the stuff. There is always a birthday party. There is always something to go to or host or attend. And you guys, if you're like me, you want something that is easy, delicious, and cheap. So you guys, you've come to the right place today. If that is what you're looking for, that is what I'm offering. I'm sharing with you guys some awesome appetizers that won't break the bank, that you can fix in a hurry, and that your crowd will love. So let's get started. Also, you guys, today's video is in collaboration with a very special friend of mine, Valerie Hargett. Valerie's a mama. She shares all kinds of cooking videos. I've known her since I started YouTube, and she is a sweetheart, and she has really, really yummy and delicious and absolutely beautiful food that she shares on her channel. So you guys, when you get done watching my channel, go watch Valerie's, give her some love, tell her I sent you. And if you're coming from Valerie's channel, welcome you guys. I'm Tiff. So happy to have you here. And I do a lot of cooking and a lot of grocery hauls with budget in mind always. But you guys, I will quit rambling and get started. Guys, this may be one of the easiest things I've ever made for a get-together, but this is tried and true, and it is just mind-blowing when you get done making these, like what this comes out to taste like. So all you're going to take is a pack of tortillas. These were only $1, like maybe $1.50. And you're going to take 1 pack of cream cheese. I'm using the Neuchâtel, like it's just lighter, not that that matters, and everything bagel seasoning. And that is it. That is all you are using besides a little bit of butter. And all you're going to do is spread that cream cheese at room temperature, and you're going to apply the everything bagel seasoning, roll it up, and then you're just going to cut these into little, all throughout the wrap. You're just going to cut this down the side. And then what you're going to do is take a pan, put a little bit of butter in it, and you're just going to cook it like that. Or if you want to, if you have more time, I just didn't want to get all that stuff out, you can get your air fryer and cook it up in the air fryer and make it just kind of crisp. This tastes so good. And I don't even like cream cheese. I am not a fan at all, but my kids love this. My husband loves this. And people were blown away when I took this to a get-together this past year. They were like, what is in this? What did you make? What are the ingredients? And I'm like, you will not believe me when I say it's just like 3 simple ingredients. So you guys, this is a crowd pleaser. You can add more, you can make more. And it was literally like so fast to make this for a get-together. So this roughly cost what? Like $2 to make this whole thing. Or usually you guys have this stuff on hand anyway. So there is that. And everybody loved it. It went by in like a day. Perfect for football. Call them little tortilla pop-ums. So this is my next one. I'm using my crock pot liner. You guys, I love these. They're my favorite. I'm using 1 pack of Velveeta. So we're taking 1 block of the Velveeta. I'm using the Queso Blanco because we prefer the white cheese over the orange. And all I'm doing is slicing this up. It just makes it easier to cook through, like faster. You don't have to do this. It's just optional. But I always do this because you can even break it down even more than that. It will melt faster. And then all I've done is I've taken actually a pack of frozen like sausage links that I had. I just ground those up. I cooked them and ground them up. Ryan prefers sausage in his. I prefer it without it. Some people put ground beef. It's really just whatever you want. And then 2 cans of Rotel because this just gives it that nice like flavor combination. And then you're just going to cook it until it melts and keep it on warm after that. And it is so easy, you guys. I make this for everything. And then I use leftovers for tacos. So you guys, I had a pack of mini pie crust in my fridge. If you saw a while back, I got those like dirt cheap. They're so easy, so good. You can use muffins in place of them, like biscuits, crescent rolls, anything like that you can use for this. And this isn't a recipe. This is just something I like to make with these or with biscuits. I always keep meat on hand. You guys know I love taco anything if you've been to my channel very often. So all I've done is I've put those in the bottom. I've already ground the turkey, or not turkey. I'm sorry. This is not turkey. This is real beef. Sorry. I've ground that up. And I've just added a pack of taco seasoning to it. Couldn't be simpler, couldn't be cheaper. This is another one of those things that only cost me like $3 to make. So all I'm going to do is fill those up And then I am going to, obviously, you guys know what's coming next if you watch very often. I'm going to top this with cheese. I always get cheese on sale, so I'm going to pop those in the oven. I think it's just dependent upon how long it says for those tortilla wraps. I put it in there until they browned. I think it was about 12 minutes at about 375 degrees. And then they were perfect. And we actually, shockingly, had leftovers of these for the next day. But perfect to take with you. They pop right out. Like I said, use biscuits if you don't have those other things. So this was a new recipe. I always make jalapeno popper dip. It is my famous jalapeno popper dip. But Ryan was like, let's try something new. And I saw these. So I just got 2 things of crescent rolls. And there's Emily, my little helper. We're getting 2 things of crescent rolls. You can use pepper jack. You can use whatever cheese. I'm using 8 ounces of Monterey Jack. I'm using 1 pack of cream cheese. And all you're going to do is combine the cheese, the cream cheese, and 1 can of diced jalapenos. And you're also going to add a little bit of salt. I don't measure that kind of stuff. And then you're just going to mix that together. And I will tell you, it is kind of hard to mix that because obviously, even with the cream cheese being at room temperature, it is hard to mix. Then you're going to take those 2 crescent rolls. I'm using this to roll it out. I will say the second one, crescent rolls are always hard to work with because, especially the cheaper versions, but they got stuck together and that's why they look like that. Emily unrolled them halfway the wrong way, but no big deal. It tastes the same. So all you're going to do is spread those, combine them out, combine the 2 packs together, spread them out, and then you're going to spread that cheese mixture out. And then very carefully, you're going to roll it up. I always find if you put cooking spray on your hands, it's easier to work with things. That would have worked really good in this instance, but I didn't do it. And then you're going to cut this into 8. And this is actually my first time doing something like this. Ryan makes homemade cinnamon rolls and things, but I never do. And he actually makes his own dough. But here we're just going to add these to a 13 by 9 inch baking dish. And then we're going to pop those in the oven. I'm thinking about 350 degrees. Actually, 375. It just varies upon your oven for about like 19 minutes. Like I said, you have to eyeball it because everybody's oven is totally different. But before I did that, I brushed them with some butter and garlic salt. And look how beautiful they are. Like, I was so impressed, except for that itty bitty one. But they were good. So here is another recipe that I always take with me for the holidays. I just add colored sprinkles to these for the holidays. This is called Lazy Cake Mix. You're going to take a box of cake mix, a bag of chocolate chips, 2 eggs, and you're going to mix that together. You're going to add all of it together. You're going to bake it in the oven. I think 350. I'll double check that. I think 350. Oh, I'm sorry. And a stick of butter. Really, it's supposed to be 5 tablespoons, but I took the whole stick because it makes it easier to mix. And what's a little extra butter going to hurt at this point? You're just going to spread that out in that 13 by 9 inch pan. And then you are going to bake it, I believe, at 350 for 20 minutes. I'll let you know if that's different. But it's called Lazy Cake Bars. And then once they're all cooled and out of the oven, we will put icing on them. And like I said, depending on what holiday is, we'll use sprinkles for it. The kids like to do that. It makes them a little fancier. But you guys, these turned out so good. Everything turned out great. And here it is, all put together and beautiful and so cheap, so quick to make, and a crowd pleaser. My friends, that's going to be it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up. Say hey in the comments. And you guys, I will see you in the next one. Love you all.